And because when people see you, they don't see the inner beauty, they see the outer beauty. Do you understand?
Right.
They see what you see. This book right here, this book changed my life. And you guys are no longer friends, or you guys are no longer in communication, you're going to reach out to that person and you're going to call that person and apologize. Are you aware that the quality of people you have around you determines the quality of your life? Then you need to start practicing gratitude. Be grateful for your family, be grateful for where you are. I remember that life is a journey. You're growing, you're learning. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fedora Duru. If you're new here and just joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel where we're all about self-improvement and spreading positivity. Before I go straight into what today's video is going to be about, I'd like to give a special shout out and a heartfelt appreciation to every single one of you who engaged with my first video. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for all the messages, all the likes, the subscribers, every single person that engaged with my first video. I am very grateful. Thank you so much. So today's topic is self-improvement, and before I thought to share or talk about this topic, I was just thinking about my life in general and how far I've come. And I just thought to myself, you know what, this is a very interesting topic to share, because I feel like there are so many people who actually want to see their lives improve, but they don't know how to go about it, or all the videos or all the talks or all the things you see online, you don't feel like it's realistic enough for you. So today I'll be giving you guys 5 areas that I paid attention to that helped me grow in the space of like a few months, sort of like 5 to 6 months. I could see changes in my life. So today I'll be telling you guys those major areas to focus on when you're seeking self-improvement. The first area is going to be your spiritual life. Personally, for me, I found God in 2020, and before 2020 I wasn't sure about where my life was heading. I was just living life, you know. I grew up in a family where prayer is a master key. You wake up every morning, you pray and all that. But when I got into school, I kind of forgot about all of those things, you know. I would just wake up in the morning, I would not pray. I didn't think it was a thing to talk to God, because I couldn't just understand God, because I always felt like God was too big for me, he was too far away from me. I just felt like, I mean, there are so many people in the world God will listen to. Is it me that he will not, like, why would he listen to me if I talk to him? So I just didn't think I was good enough to actually communicate with God. And the whole idea of going to church, doing that, it wasn't really, it was just cute, but it wasn't really doing it for me. So then my sister sent me this book titled The Purpose-Driven Life. Let me show you. I still have the book on my iPad till date. This book I'm about to show you literally changed my life. This is the book, Purpose-Driven Life. The book is by Rick Warren. I think he's a New York Times bestseller. This book right here, this book changed my life. And when I tell you go and read it, I'm not even playing. Like, this book, you should read it. This book taught me that God is not somebody somewhere that is just sitting down in heaven judging me. This book actually taught me that God is in here, God is in my heart, he's listening to me, and everything I'm doing, every single place, at every single time, God is there. This book helped me establish a relationship with God. And while you're reading this book, you will need like a notepad, so that as you're reading, you're taking down some points. And also there are like assignments there, so when you're reading, you need to be, you know, doing your assignments, and some of the assignments are practical. I remember one particular chapter in the book where it spoke about forgiveness. Mind you, before now, I didn't understand what forgiveness was all about. You know, you hurt me, right? Yes, I genuinely want to forgive you, but can I process the emotion that comes with forgiveness? No. You know, genuinely I want to forgive you, but anytime I see you, I'm still hurt. I still feel like I shouldn't be around you, that you're a bad person, all of that, meaning that I have not forgiven you. So there was this chapter in this book that said you're going to pick up your phone and you're going to reach out to somebody that you know, probably, I think he said somebody that hurt you, you know, and you guys are no longer friends, or you guys are no longer in communication. You're going to reach out to that person and you're going to call that person and apologize. So at this point in time, there was this babe who I had issues with. This girl borrowed money from me. Time to pay back, it was now quarrel and it was now fight. So we kind of fell out. We ended up cursing out each other, and you know, I dated her number and that was it. But then after I read that chapter in this book, I don't know, for some reason she was the only person that came to my mind. So I was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I called the girl, or I texted her, and I tried to like sort things out with her. I just told her I'm sorry for everything that happened. She wanted to start like coming at me, trying to get me angry, trying to get me worked up, but I understood that I was on a spiritual journey, and this whole purpose is not to come and start doing who is right and who is wrong. It's about forgiveness. So I stood my ground. I was focused on what I was there for, told her I was sorry, and I left it at that. Believe me when I say that after I did that exercise, or after I did that particular assignment, I could now understand what it feels, or what it means like to forgive somebody. To get before now, I didn't know that emotion. I couldn't process it. I couldn't understand it. But after that exercise that I did, I could now forgive. Like, when you hurt me, all I have to say is I forgive you, and that's it. That's it. I don't see you as evil anymore. I don't see you and feel bad. I don't see you and think that something, I just forgive you, and that's it, and I can move on. And I realized that I am happy. Like, there's this saying that they said, if you're holding somebody, you are automatically holding yourself. That thing is true, because you're just carrying baggage for nothing. Do you understand? You can literally be doing better, living your life, be happier. You can be anything you want, but when you're carrying baggages, like people hurt you, and you're just carrying, you're not letting go, you're just taking yourself one step backward instead of you moving forward. Do you understand? This particular chapter did that for me. In case you're interested in getting this book that I read, the book was really like, you can send me a private message. I would send you the book. You can reach me on either Instagram or Twitter or WhatsApp. For those of you that have my number, I'll send you guys the book. Mind you, this book is a 40 days book. I forgot to mention that. So if you're reading this book, you're going to tell God that for the next 40 days of your life, you're going to read one chapter from this book. And before you start reading the book, there's a space where you're going to sign a covenant with God. You're going to sign a covenant with God, and you're going to tell God that every day for the next 40 days, I'm going to read a chapter from this book. So for me, I was disciplined. I was focused. I did not skip one day. When I said for the next 40 days, for every single day within that 40 days, I was reading a chapter from this book, and I'll do my assignment. I was determined to actually achieve, the sole aim and purpose of reading this book, and it worked for me. It did magic in my life. It did wonders. This book changed my life for real, no cap. So if you're one who is seeking self-improvement, I'm going to advise you that you should start by focusing on your spiritual life, establishing a relationship with God, seeing how you can become a better person. Another thing that I did that helped improve my relationship with God is quiet time. Now, quiet time is something, it's something you do every day, right? You take out like an hour, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on you and your schedule. Take out time in a day and say that for like the next 20 minutes, I'm going to pray. I'm going to talk to God. I'm going to read. Personally, what I do is that I read, then I pray, or I pray, then I read. I do this for a specific period of time, and that's it. It now feels like I have incorporated God in my routine. So every day, every blessed day of my life, I wake up in the morning, or I know that I have a specific time where I talk to God, I talk to my Creator, I pray, I read the Bible, I read my Bible, I read any holy book, and yeah. The second major area you need to be paying attention to when you're seeking self-improvement is your mental health. You need to be paying attention to your mental health, honestly. And how was I able to do this? By, being more particular about the things that I consume mentally. What I see, what I hear, and what I see. Do you understand? And make sure that whatever I'm seeing on social media is something that is going to help me improve, something that will help improve my life. I'm not just on social media to be going through blogs. I don't do blogs. I don't follow anything that I don't want to see. I don't want to come on my socials and see one terrible news. I don't follow people that post bad stuff. I don't follow people that are very negative. I try my best to not follow blogs. I stay away from blogs. I think the only person I follow, I don't think he's a blogger. I think he calls himself an entertainer, which is Tunde Not. I follow him because I want to laugh. I want to see some luxury lifestyle. I want to see some, I just enjoy him. I like his content, yeah. And there's not all the bad news he posts. He only posts it if it's serious and he's affecting people in the industry and all of that. So yes, I follow him for that reason. And anytime he posts anything that I don't want to see, I swipe. I go on social media breaks. I do social media fast a lot. There are sometimes, like for the next 2 to 3 weeks, I will be off social media. Also, still on mental health, you need to start reading. Okay, if you're seeking self-improvement, I don't know how you're going to do it without reading books. You need to make books your best friend. Even if you can't read, if you don't have the energy, you don't have the, I know many people say I cannot read. You can just Google some books. There are so many motivational books on Google. All you have to do is Google them, go on there, you can scroll, look for the summary. Let's say you're looking for richest man in Babylon, you can just look for richest man in Babylon summary and just read the summary, just have an idea. Do you understand? By reading the summary, you're going to see that all the key points in the book will be noted there, and that way you're aware. I don't know how much improvement you're going to see in your life if you don't cultivate the habit of reading. You have to read, no matter how little. Also, I forgot to mention in my first video that I'll be doing some book reviews here for those of you who don't like reading and who don't like to read. I'll be doing some book reviews on my channel as well, so that if you can't read, you can come on here. I'll tell you a couple things about these books that I've read that has helped me, and hopefully you can learn one or two things that can help you since you don't want to read. But I would advise you, if you're seeking self-improvement, please start reading. Cultivate the habit of reading, no matter how little. Wake up every day, read a chapter, read a line, even if it's your Bible, just read. Enlighten yourself. Books feed your soul, they feed your mind. These are the things that they don't tell you, but it's the truth. During that 2020, that year, while I was on my spiritual journey, I was already reading a particular book. So by the time I was done with this book, I just felt like there was need for me to read. Do you understand? I just felt like, okay, now I'm done with this book, what next? I felt like I need to start reading something else. So I made it a habit that I would start reading something and I would read. Then I would also advise you start listening to podcasts. Mostly if you know that you can't read or you don't like reading, maybe you should start listening to podcasts. Everybody who knows me knows that I listen to a lot of music. I love music so much. I listen to music like every single day. But while I was now, seeking self-improvement, I wanted to see my life improve, I kind of reduced the number of music I would listen to every day. Normally I'll listen to, let's say in a day I'll listen to 5 songs. What I would do is that I'll listen to 2 songs and I'll listen to 3 podcasts. So there are so many helpful podcasts, educational podcasts, motivational podcasts, inspirational podcasts. There are so many podcasts out there for you. There are so many audiobooks, so many podcasts out there, educational podcasts that you can listen to. So every day while you're doing stuff, while you're having your shower or you're doing your makeup or you're preparing to step out or you're just laying down or you're just sleeping, just play a podcast. Just play a podcast and just listen. There's Jay Shetty's podcast, there's Oprah Winfrey's podcast. There are so many podcasts out there. This man that wrote the 48 Laws of Power, I think Robert Greene, I think he has a podcast also. Or there are some podcasts about him, I don't know, or some interviews, so you can actually listen to some of those. Personally, for me, I love Jay Shetty. I listen to Jay Shetty. Why? Because Jay Shetty has like all the successful people on this podcast. Every single person that is successful today, your favorite celebrities, doctors, lawyers, presidents, all of them, 1 or 2 has been on Jay Shetty's podcast. So I listen to him a lot and I love him so much. So if you're looking for a podcast that will motivate you, podcast that you will learn 1 or 2 things from, I think I would advise you to listen to Jay Shetty. I love him so much. And the funny thing is that I have listened to Jay Shetty since I was like in secondary school, when I used to use very, very small Nokia phone. I had some of the videos on my phone. I didn't even know that he was going to be somebody very successful, but today he's very successful and he's doing very well. I would advise you that if you're seeking self-improvement, you need to be very particular about what you consume on social media. You need to start reading books, and also you need to replace music with podcasts. So another major area you need to be paying attention to if you're seeking self-improvement is your financial life. You need to look for a way to earn. Do you understand? Money is very important. I believe that after God in this life is money. You need to look for a way to earn. Do you understand? And I just thank God for the year and age that we are in presently. You can either choose to work hard or work smart. Do you understand? Choose how you want to make your money. Either you want to make your money sweating outside, or you can make your money from the comfort of your bedroom, like I do. Do you understand? And you still make the same amount of money or even more than the people out there sweating. There are so many things you can be doing online to make money. Still in 2020, now I'm talking about myself. While I was doing on my spiritual journey, I remember that at some point I was just tired of the ways like I was getting money, because I would get money mostly from my siblings or my mom, and I just felt like, oh, they dashed me money to get. So I just felt like I was tired of receiving money this way. Do you understand? I think I need to start earning for myself. Along the line, I discovered crypto. So I started trading cryptocurrencies for people. You know, yes, I started from making 5K a day to making as much as 100K a day. You know, and things was good. Things were going fine and well. And mind you, I was still in school at the time. You know, because I started earning and my life was better. Everything about me was better. I could take care of myself. I could pay my bills in school. I could do whatever I wanted to do for myself by myself. Do you understand? So while I was in crypto, along the line, the markets just went down. You know, I stopped making money from crypto. I lost a lot of customers. At the same time, I spoke to God about it, and I'm like, God, this particular way I was making money is no longer making money for me. How will I do it? So along the line also, I started doing affiliate marketing, which is what I still do till date. Do you understand? Affiliate marketing is basically promoting other people's products from the comfort of your home, and you get commission when you make a sale. Do you understand? And that is what I have been doing till this present year and time. I'm still doing it now, and I'm still making money from it, and the money is still doing its wonders in my life. So there are so many ways you can make money, honestly. So many ways you can make money. So many ways you can make money online. Oh my gosh, I've said this like 100 times. But there are a lot of ways, lots of ways you can actually make money. All you have to do is go on Google, look for remote jobs. There are so many remote jobs online, you understand? Or you go on LinkedIn, you see so many remote jobs, and look at the skills that those jobs require. Do you understand? Then you go on Google and see if you can actually see any free course on those skills. All you have to do is have an idea of that particular skill. Then go on LinkedIn, look for guys that do CV, LinkedIn optimization, look for guys that do those stuff, pay them, they will do it for you, and then you get offers from companies. They'll hire you. Even when they hire you, you don't have to act like you don't know much about it, because any job you want to do in this world, access the medical field and other stuff, any job you want to do, as long as it's any job that has to do with you working from home, the company is going to train you. You understand? So all you have to do is have an idea. So it's not when they're saying A, you are thinking B. You need to have an idea. That's why you need to equip yourself mentally, spiritually, and financially. The next major area you need to be paying attention to when you're seeking self-improvement is your physical appearance. Guy, you need to invest in yourself. Do you understand? Because when people see you, they don't see the inner beauty, they see the outer beauty. Do you understand? They see what they see, and they will judge you based off what they see. So you need to invest in your physical appearance. You can hit the gym, you can invest in good skincare products, you can change, go online, look for colors that make you look elegant, make you look very beautiful. Look for that, and start looking good. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to do too much to look good. Looking good is something that is very cheap. They've just sold to us this idea that you must be wearing Gucci, you must be wearing one serious brand before you're no. Looking good has nothing to do with that. I remember my mom's secretary day when we were young. This babe had just 5 outfits, but every day you see her, she looks like money. She had just literally, for the years I knew her, she had just 5 clothes, because she's not ash and ash tomorrow, is ash and white, is this color. I haven't forgotten, but like, we knew her as somebody that would repeat clothes, but you cannot not take her seriously. I don't know if you understand. If you see her, you must take her seriously, because she always looks good, she always smells good. You understand? She puts her pieces together, she always looks good together. So you don't need money to look good. Invest in your physical appearance, look good, smell good, sound good, speak good. Don't just be living life anyhow, looking anyhow. Every day you're going out, you look messed up. No, don't be looking like that now. You never can tell who you're going to meet when you step out of your house. They say looking good is good business. That thing is not a lie, it is very true. I just do my best to make sure that I'm on the right path and I'm looking my best. Not my best, but at least I'm looking good. Do you understand what I mean? So physical appearance is very key, and also dress the way you want to be addressed. By the time you focus on your spiritual life, focus on your mental health, focus on your financial life, start investing in your looks, like your physical appearance, you're going to see the results. You're going to see that the quality of people around you will change, because people will start seeing something in you that even you can't see in yourself. You understand? I remember people telling me stuff like, I've started eating, what's that word? That I'm glowing, like I've started eating something that I haven't been eating before. So the next and final major area I would advise you pay attention to if you're seeking self-improvement is your social life. Are you aware that the quality of people you have around you determines the quality of your life? These are things that they don't teach you in school, but it's the truth. If you're seeking self-improvement, you need to cut a lot of people off. not call them off, but like you need to give some people space, because some people's energy can mess up your whole life. You know, sometimes places you're meant to get to in 2 years, because of the people around you, you end up getting there in 5 years. Because I believe that in this life, destiny can be delayed but not denied. Where you're going to be, you still get there. But the only thing is that because of the junks around you, because of the things that you have filled yourself with, you know, when you wake up, it's going to be your day, right? So the place you're made that's going to take you a year or two to get to, you end up getting there in 5 to 10 years, which can be something that you could just avoid. Do you understand? You need to invest in the kind of people that you speak to, the kind of people that you communicate with, people that you share your energy with. You need to be very particular about this, because so many people carry a bag of negative energy. They are usually walking around with heavy load of negative energy, and they're just looking for where to dump it. You need to be mindful of such people, and also people that when you tell them about your plans, the things you want to do, the things you want to achieve, or let's say you're complaining about something that is very personal or serious, you understand, and the next thing they are laughing about it, or they're changing the topic, or they're acting like they're not interested in hearing what you have to say, or they will just come with one slang like they play. All this, they are very current with all the negative news on social media. Do you understand? But when it comes to you, they don't want to hear anything. They just all they want to just enjoy the moment and leave alone. People like that, you need to be mindful. All right, I don't see the reason why you need them, but they would say you need all kinds of people in your life, so which is fine, because you can't tell the day you'll be bored, or you just need that person's energy, or you need that person's laugh. You can actually keep that kind of person close to you. It's not close, but you can actually keep that kind of person somewhere. But I would advise that you don't even stay in communication with such. Do you understand? You need to start looking for people who are doing better than you, or even if not people that are doing better than you need to look for people who are on the same level as you mentally. You know what I mean? People who are also seeking self-improvement, because there are people that you see, you know that this person is not there yet, but I know that one day this person is going to be there. Those are the kind of people you should be close to. Do you understand? People that are seeking self-improvement, people that every given point in time they are striving to be better, they are learning something, they are doing so. These are the kind of people that you should be keeping around you. For me, I have my sisters. My sisters are more of like my biggest motivators. Do you understand? Those girls motivate me, because every time with my sisters, all we do is talk about business and how we can grow, how we can earn, how we can do this, how we can do that. And my sisters, if we're not talking about something like that, we are laughing. We are laughing about maybe things that happened in the past. Or my sisters and I are not, we're not the kind of sisters that will stay and be saying rubbish. You understand? If we're saying something that doesn't make sense because we want to laugh, and after that laugh, we're onto how we can grow. We're sharing our experiences and how what we've learned. Some people wonder and ask why it's like I'm very quick to block and cut people off. It's not that I just feel like I have what I need at home. So you're just a plus, meaning I can do away with you, which is not a good thing. I'm not going to say something that I'm proud of, that is cutting people off, but I'm working on that. You understand? But the major reason why is because I have my sisters behind me. My sisters are there with me. We gist, we laugh. My sisters are literally everything, and I feel like I'm so blessed to have them as my siblings. So I don't really need much outside. So if I need anybody to motivate me, my sisters are there to motivate me. So if you're seeking self-improvement, please pay attention to the quality of people around you. Make sure that there are people that are either doing better than you, or people that are also striving to do good or be better versions of themselves. Mind you, self-improvement is the quest to be better versions of ourselves in any and every way of our lives. Do you understand? So today's topic is about self-improvement, and I'm going to beg you and I'm going to urge you to try and see how you can practice every single thing that I have said today, every single thing that I have done that has helped me. Start from your spiritual life, pay attention to your spiritual life, see how you can make God part of your routine. The second one is your mental health. Be mindful of what you consume on social media. Try reading, listening to podcasts, paying attention to every single thing around you. The third one is going to be your financial life. Just look for ways to earn. There are so many ways to earn money on Facebook, social media, Google, remote jobs. There are so many ways to earn money. Just look for one of those ways and start earning money. The fourth one is going to be your physical appearance. Please try and start investing in yourself. Invest in your skin. Invest in what you wear, no matter how little. Remember, you don't have to break the bank to do any of these things. You can just buy cheap things, but make sure that they are clean and they are together. You know how to combine your colors. Look for colors that makes you look more elegant, expensive, colors that when you walk into a room people feel your presence. It's not rocket science, you know. Also, while you're investing in your physical appearance, remember to pay attention to the quality of people around you. Make sure that the people around you are either inspiring you, making you laugh, or giving you money. If people around you are not doing these three things, you need to start reassessing them and reassessing the kind of things that you're put it in your life. You understand what I mean? Yeah. The last and final point I'm going to give you, this is not it's not about major area in your life, but it's just a point, just a bonus to everything that I have said, that is very, very important, is gratitude. If you're doing everything that I have said today and you're not being grateful for your life and how far you've come and what you're doing, I don't know how much improvement you're going to see. So if you're seeking self-improvement, please make gratitude your best friend. Wake up every morning and list out 10 different things you're grateful for. If you don't have 10 things to be grateful for, say one thing you're grateful for that you woke up this morning. When there's life, there's hope. And when there's hope, there are so many chances, there are so many opportunities. Do you understand? So make sure that you stay grateful at every single point in your life. When I started my spiritual journey, one of the things that I know that I was doing was practicing gratitude. I wake up every day and I say thank you, God, for different things. Do you understand? For me, I have like so much to be grateful for. I see my life, I see myself living an abundant life. I don't think there's anything that I need that I don't have. So for that reason, I stay grateful at every single point in my life. Every day I am grateful for something. You need to start practicing gratitude. Be grateful for your family. Be grateful for where you are. I remember that life is a journey. You're growing, you're learning. Me, myself, I'm growing, I am learning. Everything that I have said to you in this video, I am still practicing, I am still doing. I have not stopped doing any of it. But I'm just telling you that these are things that has helped me. I have seen changes in my life, my spiritual life, my financial life, my mental life, social life, my physical appearance. Everything about me has changed. I thank God so much for my life. I'm so blessed. I'm so loved by God. I don't like to brag about it, but I am so blessed, and I just want to say thank you, God. So that is that about that for today's video. I did my best to make this video short, but I hope that this video helps someone. Share this video to anybody that you know that needs to start improving themselves, people that you know that they can actually do better. They just need to hear the right words, and they need to see this video. Just share this video to anybody who you feel this video would help. And thank you so much for watching. If you stayed to the end of this video, you're the real MVP. I appreciate you. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. God bless you.